It's Giro d'Italia month, so I've come to the most Italian city I possibly could in lockdown, which is the Romanesque city of Bath. Of Bath, because Cannondale say that their SuperSix Evo Neo, the e-road bike, does 75k on one charge, so I figured we'd really test that. So this is my friend Maxine Philby, and fellow Cannondale ambassador as well, fiddling with the GoPro like an absolute influencing champ right now. What can we say about you? Who are you? What do you do?
I'm mostly a mountain biker, and I'm an ex mountain biker. I used to race World Cups, and now I mostly ride on the road. Do the tour series, and Anna's dragging me into enduro.
That is true, she's actually better than me already, which is rubbish, but
sure,
also
good skill.
But she's got some good legs on her, so that's helpful. And I think people take it for granted, like how difficult cross-country World Cups are, though, to be honest. Like, just because you're XC doesn't mean you can't handle a descent.
I think and even on TV it looks more technical now, but when you're actually riding it, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's ride. Someone has sadistically put an up and down in the middle of the route. How's that on an e-bike?
That was
easy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Funnily enough, it wasn't that easy, but I think it was a really steep hill, wasn't it?
I think maybe the motor cuts out because you're putting too many watts in, but
I mean, at the end of the day, that was a really steep hill, and I felt like I was still going in zone 2, if I'm honest. Like, I wasn't soft pedaling, I was breathing, but I was still able to moan at you about how...
So that's like a good gauge, isn't it? When you're still talking, you're not in the red. So yeah. I don't think it put you in the red. Yeah. It would on a normal bike, for sure.
Yeah, so that's it. If you want to go out on a club ride still, and zone 2 is too boring for you, if you need like a tempo training day or whatever, but you want to go out with your mates, then that is for sure what an e-bike is all about. So 26k in, 600 meters of ascending. That's basically halfway around, but a third of the climbing. How you feeling, Max?
Pretty fresh. I don't think I'd be this fresh on my normal bike.
No, it's not like speedy up the hill, but it's kind of like someone's just sort of nudging you up.
Yeah, it's like a nice little push. It's just giving you that.
Yeah, like a little Cannondale hand on the bum. So we're about 70k in, and after halfway I've been like riding it in red mode, top turbo boost whatever mode, for like the last 30k I think, and it's been an incredibly hilly route, as you can see behind me. And now I've like dropped down into kind of limp mode. It's like eco mode. I think I've got about 10% battery left, whereas Maxine has been riding pretty sensibly, putting it into green and amber eco modes now and then throughout the ride, and she's still happily going along in red boost mode while I'm breathing pretty hard. But you know, it's still being assisted. I'm still going up quite a steep climb, and still being helped out, so I'm grateful. But I'm also grateful that this is the last hill on the 7 hills of Bath. So next time we chat, I'll hopefully be in the coffee shop. So we made it to the coffee shop in one piece. The battery is pretty much dead. We did about a 60k ride in the end, and although the charge is supposed to go for 75k, to be fair, we've done about 13 to 1400 meters of climbing, and half of that, if not just over half of that, have been in the highest amount of power, the boost mode, the red flashy light mode. So to be fair, I'm pretty impressed with that. And it wasn't like super easy because you still have to pedal, obviously. I would say it kind of felt like I still feel like I've done 60k, but I feel like I've done a gentle, flattish, rolling 60k rather than what is actually a pretty big hilly day out on like 1400 meters of climbing. And I just feel like, yeah, I just needed some coffee and some cake, and I'm good to go again. Oh, well, that's the end of the selfie stick. Oops.